Oh my God, my sister, I can't put this in there because we didn't even laugh. It was so dark. We did not laugh about it when she said it. We were both just like, yeah. Okay. Damn, I can't put this whole part in there. Anyways.
What?
The story was a lot more like crazier than that.
Yeah.
But like, I was just like,
yeah.
I'm Nani.
And I'm Ant.
Join us on Law and Order as we unpack the hottest topic, trending lawsuits, and media buzz.
Take a listen as we cut through the noise to reveal fact and what's really going on.
Tune in for sharper insights and a fresh take on today's stories.
Follow us everywhere for your dose of lore. Follow us for that lore.
I did have to look at it, but I mean, guys, we have not been in this room in about 3 weeks.
It's been a minute. How are y'all? What's going on in your lives?
What's going on in your lives?
What's up?
Pause for awkward silence.
In the cricket sound.
Exactly.
Or like on Blue's Clues was like, how's your day? Great. Mind you, you saying the worst thing ever in the silence.
My dad kicked me out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my sister, I can't put this in there because we didn't even laugh. It was so dark. We did not laugh about it when she said it. We were both just like, yeah. Okay. Damn, I can't put this whole part in there. Anyways.
What?
The story was a lot more like crazier than that.
Yeah.
But like, I was just like,
yeah. You know what you should do? When you're about to tell the story and you're like, oh, I can't say this, cut that part out, but then keeping our reactions. So we're like, yeah, that story was crazy. Yeah, like,
okay, I'll do
that story was crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I should just put like a long long dolphin sound. Yeah. Like I was like, but when my sister told the joke, I was like, she didn't tell it as a joke.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, well,
that could very well be true, but like we shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's how we started our first 5 minutes off.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's life? Give us an update.
So life is good. I would say we came back from our honeymoon. That was amazing. Like 10 out of 10, no notes. Like I feel like I have things about our wedding and about leading up to the wedding, all that I'm like in the back of my head, I'm like,
this could have been
different. Yeah, definitely. But about our honeymoon, I'm just like, nope. I had a great time. We did it. We were gone for a week. We did it so we would have the first few days by ourselves and then invited like a bunch of family. And I'm really glad we did that because it was like people were able to celebrate us that like weren't at the wedding because it was so small and we had a great time. Like everyone was like, yo, I did this right. Like having a small wedding and like not breaking the bank for it. And then like having vacation, invite everyone. And I was like, yeah, I think that worked perfectly for us and the people that we are. But no, it was great. I got sunburn out there, but I was so proud of myself because when I was like buying clothes and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to spend all this money on clothes. But then I was like, no, Antonia, get out of that mindset. You're not poor anymore. I'm like, you can buy these clothes and you want to look good on your vacation. Like, don't hold yourself back. And I'm very glad I didn't because I felt sexy. Like, I felt good all vacation. Like, I just felt great about myself.
I find myself doing that like on my birthday. I find like I end up like seeing everything I could spend, like everything I'm about to spend, and then I'm just like,
yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. And then I end up like not liking the way I look.
Exactly.
And then I'm like, oh, I could have did this.
Yeah.
I should have just went with what I originally wanted.
Right.
Because then what'll end up happening is I'll see a dress that I want. It's super expensive. I'm like, oh no, I can't do that, even though I really like it. And then I'll buy a dress and it'll be like half that price. And then like I won't like it. So then I'll buy like 2 other dresses. Now I've spent all the money I could have just spent on that original dress.
Like spending a large amount on one item is always hard for me.
It gives me anxiety.
I could spend a bunch on a bunch of little things. Like Marshalls,
TJ Maxx.
I'll be up in there.
I love me some TJ Maxx. Did I told you I bought some cute $40 sneakers, some Pumas?
No, you didn't. Or were they green?
They was blue.
Ooh. I saw some green ones at Marshalls. But yeah, we need to go to that TJ Maxx you were talking about.
Oh, the one over there in Potomac?
Yes.
That's exactly where I got the shoes from.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
my favorite one.
But yeah, no, the honeymoon was great. And now that we're back, now that the only thing left, wedding related, we have to do is send out our wedding announcements. Like I was just telling you, instead of doing wedding invitations, because, you know, we did small wedding stuff, we're sending wedding announcements out to a bunch of people to let them know, hey, we got married. I actually found a guy on TikTok because his sister posted a video about him doing her wedding invitations. And they were so nice and they were perforated. So you could just rip them apart and they had pictures of them on it. So, you know, like the people that like to keep pictures, put them on a refrigerator, frame them, all the other stuff, they can have that. So we're going to do, we went with him. We're going to do that, put our registry information on it and stuff like that. And after that, you know, we're good.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad I didn't have to spend over a year or whatever planning a wedding, just because. Yeah, now that it's done, I'm like, great,
it's done,
perfect.
It's
like now we'll
you
just
guys
be
weren't
dinks.
even engaged for 6 months.
Nope, not even 5.
Yeah.
We got married. We got engaged December 6th, and we got married May 5th. Yep. Maybe that is 6 months.
Yeah, I think that's exactly 6 months.
Yeah, but yeah, if y'all don't know, dinks, that's dual income, no kids. So that's what we're doing right now. Just living our lives. I want to be more intentional about dating because I feel like we'll have this list of stuff that we want to do, and we're like, oh yeah, we want to do that, we want to do that, and then we'll stick to doing the things we usually do. Yeah. So I want like us incorporating new things, new dates and stuff like that. Like we said, we wanted to do that drunk Shakespeare thing.
I used to work right next to it.
Oh, really?
And I never went. I want to go so bad.
Yeah. I was like, we say we were going to do this. We just need to get the ticket. Like, get the ticket so we can put it on our calendar. Yeah. Like, it's just the act of doing it. Like, we just need to, if we say we want to do something, we're made the note tab. We're like, no, we are going to do these new things. Yeah. So, yeah, just like I'm married, just working. My coworker still isn't back.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. She really needs to come back. And I don't want us to just hire somebody else. We need her. Like, she's brilliant. Okay. I'm just like, girl, please. I can't keep doing this by myself.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
It's crazy that she's still not back.
She's been gone for so long.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, what about me?
What about your job? What about your income?
Right. Like, but I'm pretty sure she's probably on a short-term disability leave.
Is it really short-term at this point?
She's on whatever. Like it's always of, okay, we'll see if she's back during this time. Like, so she's not getting fired or anything. Yeah. Like, so she's still around. But
I hope she's okay though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, she could very well, because I know you said she had a concussion or something like that. Yeah. Some concussions can be really bad, and you can like not lose speech, but like you can kind of like your cognizance goes away a little bit in some cases.
Yeah, and I have to like travel more for work. And yeah, so I'm just trying to focus on not living for the weekend where it's like, okay, during the week we're just work, come home, eat, sleep, and then the weekend, like if we have plans and then something comes up, it's kind of like more like kind of devastating because you
only got like 48 hours.
Exactly, we're waiting for the weekend. So we're working on like incorporating like, okay, going to more like happy hours and doing more stuff like after work. But I think both of us, we just be tired.
Honestly,
it's about working past that tiredness though, I guess. But dang.
Honestly, same, because they're renovating my boyfriend's shop, so he hasn't been in. So they've just been paying him. So like he like during the day like has like all these new hobbies or whatever. So like I'll be at work and I'll come home and like I'll be tired, but like he'll be like, I've been having fun all day. What you been doing?
Let's go.
Like I'm like, no, like I'm tired. But even now, like I don't come home as tired as I was. Yeah. Because guys, like I still have I'm loving my new job.
She loves it.
I love my new job. I don't come home as tired, but I do come home like an hour and a half later than what I was. Like before I was getting home at like 4:30. Now I get home at like 6 because traffic is like really bad. So like now I come home like just a little tired, but I don't feel like doing anything. But I am gonna start like going to the gym again because I haven't done that. Because that was like,
you want to get back in that.
Yeah, because before, like when I was getting home at like 4:30, I was so mentally exhausted. I couldn't pep myself up to go to the gym. If I like at like 2:30 take an energy drink, I'll be good to go to the gym at like 5, and then by the time I finish, I'll be good and ready to go home. But I also want to do like a pottery class or something like that.
Oh my gosh, you know what we should do? Have you ever heard of like Color Me Mine? It's like those places where you could paint ceramics.
Yeah.
They have one in Old Town. We should go.
But you just can't keep it. That's like a one-time thing. Like I want to actually like.
No, you do keep it.
You do?
Yeah, they put it
In the kiln.
Yeah, and then you come back later and pick it up.
I want to actually like take like a 6 to 8 week pottery class.
Oh, okay.
Though. Yeah. Because I know.
Well, never mind. I guess we won't do it.
Well, no, there's a place in Old Town that also. Well,
Oh,
no,
really?
it's in the alley. It's somewhere over here.
Okay,
there's one that does like a 6 to 8 week class, but it's like $400, and it's like a long ass wait list. Every time I try to look it up, I can never get the class.
I want to. That's what I'm trying to like. As y'all see, I'm trying to. I crochet. I've been crocheting since the pandemic. It's been years now. I love it. It brings me peace, all this other stuff. But for a while, I just had to put the hook down. I was just tired. Like it's that tiredness. I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing this.
It's the fatigue from consistency. Like when you've picked up a habit, you get tired of it.
Yeah,
and so it no longer feels like a hobby.
Yeah, but now I'm like super into it. Like this, puzzles. One of my friends gave us a puzzle of like our favorite wedding picture, and we just finished it. There's one piece missing. And it's literally part of my face. A big chunk of my face is missing. But
it's hurt like your earring.
But it's still like I'm looking this way. I'm looking this way. And it's like this part. But she said she's gonna email them. We'll see. Maybe I'll find it around the house. But I bought like puzzle tape and a frame. So we're gonna frame the puzzle.
Yeah.
And put it in our room. And so puzzling, crocheting, I've been reading again. Just, doing that little stuff. And especially with football and basketball season starting again.
My boyfriend made me a football fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Oh. I want to go to a game.
I would love to go to a game. Fan. Yeah, he's a Chargers fan for some reason. I stick with the home team. We Commanders over here, but yeah.
You see the man is trying to change it back from Commanders back to Redskins. I'm like, nobody wants that. Like nobody asked for that, like at all.
Yeah. Didn't they just do say they're gonna bring the stadium back to
It's like I don't know, it's like a $2 billion project or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because mind you, the jail is right there.
Exactly.
It's a crazy place to have a lot of traffic. It's a jail and a school right there. Jail, school, and a metro station. Oh, sorry. Birth control alarm. But I changed the time to 4 o'clock, so.
Anyway, I'm just kidding. So you going to change the alarm to 4 o'clock now?
I just always end up forgetting to take it at 12. Not always. I just accidentally started taking it at 4. So like I just forgot to turn off the 12 o'clock alarm.
Will you remember at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so getting back into hobbies, we're easing me into cooking. You wanna fall back in love with it. On Sunday, so Sundays I'm gonna cook. He wants fried chicken, so I'm gonna fry some chicken, make some greens.
I don't like frying chicken.
I thought you just said upstairs your favorite food is fried chicken.
I don't like frying it though.
Oh, I thought you said you don't like. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say
I don't.
What in the world?
I don't like frying it.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm better at frying fish. But I think this is the perfect thing to something I'm kind of familiar with, easing me back in, all that stuff. So,
by the way, y'all, this is just a yapping episode.
Yeah.
We forgot to say that, y'all. This is just a yapping episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of lore.
Yeah, this is just lore. This is just catching us back into the routine of podcasting because it has been 3 weeks, guys. Yeah, it has been 3 weeks.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I want to take my hair out. I have an appointment on the 26th for the trim and stuff like that. Because I feel like when she was doing, I went to the African Braiding Center. So you still going
to the same girl that chopped off all your hair?
No, that was one time. Oh. She's the one that did the sewing. I'm going to the one she doesn't do my trims. Someone else does it. And that one time I just should have said no. Because it's like I cheated on my lady.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And you regretted it.
Now I regret it less, but it's still I'm like, oh my gosh, so short. But yeah, so she's gonna do a trim. That's why I'm trying to keep this in. I'm forcing myself to keep it in because I want to take it out now.
When are you gonna take it out? How long are you trying to force yourself to keep it in?
Maybe my appointment's in 10 days.
Oh, 10 days, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably and I go to LA next weekend. So I'm gonna take it out after that. But we'll see how I feel on Wednesday. Because then I'll be like, am I gonna take this out to go to LA? Yeah. We'll see.
Update on me. So yeah, like I said, I still like my job, loving it there. Our birthdays are coming up. Are you doing anything?
Yes.
Are you doing anything?
We're going to New York to see Hamilton.
Oh, they still do it. They're still doing it in New
Okay, so this is the 10-year anniversary,
York. Oh.
and one of the main cast members is coming back.
Fun fact: I saw Hamilton because they came and did something for DCPS schools, so we got to see the whole full cast. They came to the Kennedy Center. It was like Thurgood and a bunch of other schools. We got to see it for free at the Kennedy Center.
And that's why you got to let your kids go to DC schools, because there's so many opportunities in that.
Yeah,
I got to find a way. I'll find a way.
Use somebody's address.
Yep.
That's what every girl. Half the people I went to, half the people that was in Thurgood went to fucking. They lived in Maryland.
Yeah.
So, girl. Anyway, but yeah, I'm planning a party for my birthday. It'll be my 25th. I always wanted a party for my 25th birthday. That's something I always wanted. But like after last year, I spent so much money and like it just wiped me out. I damn near wiped out my savings because I did a photo shoot, and like nobody tells you that like. Photo shoots are expensive. Like you do so much just to get ready for 1 hour and some pictures. Like photo shoots are extremely expensive. So like I spent all this money just for a few pictures, and then like I turned around and went on a trip, and I had like lashes, hair, nails, everything, like outfits, whatever. It was just so fucking much. So I was just like, you know what, for my birthday, I don't even feel like doing my hair. Like, I really don't. And then I called my sister who, like, I met her in, like, middle school. Like, that's, like, my homegirl or whatever. But she, like, she takes her birthdays very seriously. So she was like, no, you're doing something for your birthday. Like,
Period.
She was like, it's your 25th birthday. Like, you're doing something for your birthday. She was like, have a party, do something. So after like talking on the phone with her for like 2 hours, we ended up doing like, I'm gonna do like a roller skating like birthday party, because I was like, if I could do anything for my birthday, it would just make my friends go roller skating. She was like, so throw a roller skating party. And I was like, you know what, okay, you're right. So she was like, and you can make t-shirts. And then that's where she had me, because I was like, I can make t-shirts. I can make I Heart Nani t-shirts.
I love that. And I feel like it's so full circle, because remember when I first came back home, that was my like the party, the Halloween party I had. Yeah, that was my 25th.
Oh, yeah. So it's really not gonna be like a lot of people. It's just gonna be like few friends in like a roller skating rink at a like in a cabana. Might do some balloons, go out to dinner afterwards, do something else after that. So yeah, I'm in the midst of planning that though, because that is still something I have to plan, something I have to straighten out or whatever. It's my 25th. I want to look good. And then I'm also still on my hair care journey. So I just be cutting my hair. I be like, oh, my ends look crazy. Cut. So
snip, ho.
I've been washing my hair every week. I've been looking at like some people who have like the same hair type as mine, and they say that like instead of like detangling with like pre-poo, they do like oil, like coconut oil.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I was like, oh, like maybe I'll try that. So I might go get some coconut oil. But even though I don't really need to detangle, but this lady was like, she treats her hair like silk. So she just like puts some on like her fingertips, and like she just like goes through her hair like that.
You know, I love that African pride pre-poo. That is my bread and butter.
What's that? It's something like marshmallow root or something like that.
Well,
there's some marshmallow root stuff from, I think it's maybe Design Essentials, actually. I can't remember. But yeah, I do like pre-pooing, and I like detangling ahead of time. But I am finally getting over my salon anxiety. For those who don't know, I have extreme salon anxiety because I feel like hairstylists have never listened to me. And then I ended up going to a hairstylist when I still had locks in my head. She meant to just bleach my ends, but in the back of my head, she actually like bleached my root, and then it all fell out, and then it did not grow back for several years, and it still is not fully grown back.
Have you been using the drops?
I have, but not consistently. I forgot about it. But I was only using them for like, I think it's only been like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Last week I definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah.
So last week I definitely dropped the ball, and I think that was the 3rd week I was supposed to be using it. So
yeah. So you're gonna go to the salon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the salon. I found a lady. She's black. Most of her clientele is white.
Interesting.
But like she does have black clientele, and their hair looks good. And she's a L'Oreal like color stylist, which is what I use to color my hair. So I'm like, Maybe she can give me the exact same color without me like having to go in and touch up my roots.
Oh my gosh, this girl I know, she just posted on her close friends, like she got her hair colored by this woman. And so she messaged her and she was like asking her like what dye she uses. And the lady was like, oh, because it's my own formula and, you know, like essentially like my thing. I usually don't give it out, but I could give it out to you for $300.
Was she white?
No.
Cause I know like that's what like the white hairstylists do, and
I was
like they
like,
talk
what?
about like the formulas and stuff like that. Girl, that's why.
You ain't make this color.
Anyway, but the reason why, like, and I almost had like when I was looking for a hair salon to go to or a hairstylist to go to, I came across this salon. I won't say the name just in case.
Gatekeep.
But no, actually, I won't say the name because fuck them. I'm not gonna give them any attention because I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this looks really nice. Like the wash, blow dry, and like trim is like $60, and like the salon looks really really nice, and like it's black owned. It's in DC. I was like, perfect, everything I need. And then somebody talked about a bad experience that they had. The girl, she went in with a silk press, and then she said that like by like her deep conditioning stage, like the girl at the shampoo bowl, like had her hair so tangled up.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
so just like ready
your hair's
and
not
nappy.
Tangled with a silk press?
Yeah, like your hair is tangled with a silk press. So by the time that you deep condition my hair is now like excessively tangled. And then they charged her it's like a $60 like excessive detangling fee. Mind you, this is a black salon. I feel like if you have an excessive detangling fee as like a black salon
or like a thick hair
like
kind of thing,
you should not be, because like that's not my fault. Like why am I being penalized for that? Like that's insane.
I follow this one hairdresser and she tries to justify everything that these new hairstylists do, and she's like, you don't understand, like when your hair is thick it takes more time and well, you need to account for that when you're doing like your time slots. Like I feel like you should base a time slot.
Is it that light skinned girl?
Yeah, she got a mole.
TikTok?
No.
Oh.
No, she got a bunch of kids. Who are you talking about?
Oh no.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I've been following her for years. It was one. She remember I told you how I get like certain people. I'm interested in how they live their lives, so I follow them. Like people with multiples. Another one is women who have had all boy children and then they have a daughter.
Yeah.
So she's one of them because she has like 4 boys, and then she had a daughter, but then she had another son after that. So hopefully she done.
Yeah, but what were you saying about her hair? Like,
no, she just like will justify, like, you know, when people be like, oh, the new hairstylists do this, and she's like, well, this is because of this, and it's like I don't think anybody is saying that like y'all aren't a legit like business or career or anything like that. Y'all just be trying to get over on people. Yeah. Like, and a lot of y'all hate your jobs. Like, you don't like doing hair. Yeah. Like, my little sister, she was gonna do hair once she got to college, but then she like did hair and she was like,
I actually don't like
I don't enjoy doing this. I can do it, but I don't want to do it. She'll probably do it sometimes for, you know, some quick cash or whatever, but I was like, good, because I feel like you can tell when people don't like doing hair. It's like
you playing around in my head.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to do this, and it's very taxing too. So like on your body and stuff.
It's time consuming. Yeah.
Yeah, I would if the lady didn't, because I went to the African Braiding Center to get the top done. Then my little sister added the rest of the hair, was bow hair and everything. Water messed it up, whatever. I was like, if you didn't braid so tight, I would like do this more consistently, like just get my hair braided with my natural hair. And I feel like the woman that I go to, I might ask her
is that
if
your
she
natural
does
hair
that.
braided?
Huh?
That's
this, the whole top is mine.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, up until, well, she started adding right here, but yeah, all this is me. Because usually, because my hair is so thick, it looks too bunched up if you add hair right here. So
my hair is so thin, they have to add hair. Well, in my hair, it is getting a little thicker, so that's good. I feel like coloring my hair really helped.
Helped? Interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, it made it more manageable. Like, I don't have to fight the damn water faucet to get my hair wet no more. Like, I had like low porosity hair. Like, I could run my hair under water and like I could, lift my head up. Or like,
takes forever. Like, you have to use, if you have low porosity hair, you have to use hot water.
Yeah.
Like, hot.
I don't have to fight that no more. So like now it's like I literally go in like under the sink and I'm like wet my hair, and then like to shampoo my hair I do like take my head out of the sink because I don't know, I just like to do it that way, especially with the I use the sacred clarifying scalp scrub. So I like to really like see what I'm doing, like see it like working and stuff like that. So I just like get from up under the
No,
sink
I
and
get
do
that. I used to do it in the shower. You know, we have the shower mirror. I have a shower mirror where you put hot water in it. So whatever science is behind it, it won't fog up because the heat inside is the same as the heat outside. So I love that shower mirror. But I've started just washing my hair in our second bathroom in the tub.
Oh yeah, I tried to do that, but I was like, yeah, I got tired of it, so I just moved back to the sink. Yeah, I was just like,
My
this
back
is
hurts
enough.
sometimes, but I just be doing it fast. Like I'll really just get under there to like, you know, rinse everything out. And then when I'm like sudsing it up or whatever, I go to the mirror and I'm like looking at myself do it.
Same. Yeah, I was doing that, but I was like, I can't keep getting down on the tub and then like getting up. And I was like, there's too much maneuvering.
But my wash days, I remember when I first went natural and my hair was so short, my wash days used to last forever because I didn't really know what I was doing. But now that I know what I'm doing, it'd be fast. Like the thing, did y'all hear the snap? The thing that takes the most time, like, is the twisting.
Which I've been on the phone with you while you do that twist and thing. You're way faster at it than I am, and I have way less hair. Like, so you go pretty damn fast.
Yeah, I'm like, now that I know what I'm doing, and I'm
your
also
parts be even.
Thank you. And I'm in a season of like, right before I got this hairstyle, I was like, okay, I'm gonna, because I usually just do a twist out. And I was like, I'm gonna try something different. I did a stretched braid out. Like, I want to try to do, I'm gonna learn how to cornrow because I know how to flat twist. I just need to add one more piece of hair.
Cornrowing isn't hard, but cornrowing on yourself is harder. So like, if you can,
like, I need to get a mannequin.
Because it's pretty easy. It's just like, it's hard to do it on yourself. Like people who can cornrow their own hair and like that, like how you have it. I think those are some of the most like.
Yeah, you're amazing.
Yeah, like
you're amazing.
You're a very strong person if like you know how to like cornrow like your own hair, like in a style.
I told you I'm getting like as soon as whenever we find out I get pregnant or whatever, I'm getting mannequins and X is gonna learn how to do braid. Yeah, he's gonna learn how to braid. I was like immediately.
You can't be doing
because I don't want to be that. I don't want it just be relying on me. I mean, you know, my mother and my sister do hair, so they're gonna be getting their hair done, but you need to know how to do a little one too, a little something,
a little ponytail.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna know how to detangle without hurting them. Like it's gonna I don't want them to have bad associations with their like getting their hair done. Yeah,
I don't really have like bad associations with getting my hair done, but like I definitely do have like just salon anxiety. Like when I saw that detangling fee, like I could not get it out of my head, and I almost had an anxiety attack, and I was just like, I can't imagine like going in there and like, because I remember one time like I was getting my hair like washed and trimmed at Ulta. I mean not at Ulta, at Aveda with like the students because they're also a cosmetology school, and I remember one girl, she just was. I know she failed that day. I know she got an F on my head because like, girl, I went in there and like, my head was like, I had like, my hair was like pulled back in a ponytail. Like my edges was like, you know, I pushed my edges back a little bit. Girl, I walked out of there. My edges was still the same, girl. I still had edges on. Like she did not do a good job washing my hair. Like she kept asking me questions about my hair, but I was just like, I can't remember what she was asking me, but I remember the questions was dumb as fuck. Like, girl, you don't sound like you know what you're doing. Like she was really pissing me off. Like,
I went to the students one time to get a manicure, pedicure, and I was like, I'm never doing this again because I already don't enjoy the process, but it just takes longer because they can't use the electric tools, and I didn't know that. And I'm like, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have been up in here. Because I like when getting my hair done, it's fine unless it's like, well, braiding it just takes too long because I'm like, I just need to stand up. But it's really like because I want to get these nails off and I want to start doing the builder gel. Because I'm just like typing. I just can't. Like, you know, I have my little chalky keyboards. I just can't with the long nails.
I can't wait to start getting my nails done. I couldn't do it at the previous job because I was always like digging and stuff, and like it would have been too easy to break my nails, like digging in boxes and stuff like that. But like,
but now you can.
Yeah, now I don't have to do anything. How do you feel about your lashes now?
Okay, so I did start liking them, but they weren't. Like, I'll see other lashes and I'm like, I wish they looked like that, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I got my lashes done and I just felt like the girl hated me because one, she was rough. Like, even
mind you, this is my lash girl that I go to. And because I posted my lashes and she was like, oh, tell me who you go to. So she went and then she was telling me the story and I was like, yeah, she hates you.
She was like, I'm laying down, right? She's behind me. So my dryer got these fresh cornrows in. It's only been like a day. And she's like, behind my head, whenever she's like moving and stuff, she's like hitting the back of my head. And I'm like, what? So then even when she was doing my lashes, it would be like, because I feel like I need to know what things look like. So I'm like, okay, right now she's probably doing this. Right now she's probably doing this. But during the time, I'm like, what the hell is she doing? Because she would be like pinching my eyelid a little bit. Like, I'm like I jumped 3 times. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So
I'd be dead asleep during those appointments. So I couldn't tell
I was
you
too anxious to fall asleep. I've fallen asleep during lash appointments before, but she was just, I'm like, this is weird.
Did she put like the little misty thing in your face?
It was there, but it wasn't really in my face. But even the way that she put the pads on, it was like uncomfortable. And I'm just like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I see. Like,
so that's why I was like, do you know me? Like, do you know one of my siblings? Like, do you hate me? Like, what's your problem?
I'm telling you, that's one of her husband's exes. Like,
bro, I'm like,
she know you and she hates
bro,
you.
she hates me. She hates me. I was like, this is really weird.
Yeah.
Because she was going to do my bottom lashes too. And I was like, no. Because I was like,
I gotta go.
I gotta leave. And it was just a bad day. It took me like 3-4 hours to get home because of traffic. And I was already irritated. And I was just like,
how did you
she'll
get
never
there?
see me again. Uber.
Oh, okay.
And then the Uber back, he had to keep stopping to use the bathroom because he was old. Like, we drove to the McDonald's.
And then the only thing that I was like, well, I thought you knew that was because the lashes were long. Because I was like, in those pictures, my lashes are long. Like, I feel like her lashes are long.
Yeah, they just felt so long.
Like, I remember when I first got them done, I was like, I feel like I look so emo. Yeah. Like, and I was just like, I just don't like it. And then like by the time I went home, I was like, you know what? I like it.
It took me a while because I couldn't even look at myself. I put my glasses on just so I didn't have to really fully see it.
But by the time she went on vacation, I was like, it looks so cute.
Yeah, nah, I liked it on vacation. But I've seen some other styles that I think would fit my eye shape better. Because I feel like my lids, the way they are, they're downward. So if you do too much, I'm gonna look like fucking Eeyore. Like, I look sad. Like, I just look sad. And so I'm like, I don't know what needs to be done to bring that up. But like, I would like, it just looked like it was, my eye was like this. I think that was what was throwing me off.
Yeah. I think you probably have to do like a D curl maybe, because D curls are really curly. So like they curl, like they're not straight outward. Like they're not flat. They go like up and curl or whatever, whatever. So you probably would benefit from that. But I don't like D curl because like my eyes don't go downward. I feel like they just, I don't know. I feel like my eyes just, I don't know. So I like when I like my lashes.
I'm about to say you're not Sierra. Yeah. The way she describes her eyes.
You could never go on Love Island.
Oh my gosh.
My sister's new thing is they're gonna cancel you for that. they're gonna cancel you for that one.
No, what are you talking?
I remember when because we did like right before Aunt left for her honeymoon, I went to Epcot for my little sister's 21st birthday. So we did Drinking Around the World, and one of the rides that they have is like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and the wait is like an hour or something like that. We were gonna get the passes, but we forgot about them. So while we were in line, we were playing Heads Up, and one of the questions was like, so it was my turn to go, and then my sister was like, the person you hate the most. And I was like, oh, Huda. And it was
the fact that she's on Heads Up just blew me. Like,
girl, her and Nicolandria were.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, ugh.
Fun fact, I guess I can talk about this on here. While we were on vacation, one of the guys that we were with, he actually lived in North Carolina and stuff like that. And he knows Huda. Like he knows her. Or at least knew her. And I think he's like, this is like 2019, 2020. Because they would throw parties. Allegedly. Even though he got the videos. Allegedly. She was at them parties every weekend. She was bringing her daughter to the parties because I guess they had like an area for kids. But it's like he was saying the baby daddy would come and pick up the daughter and be pissed. Like, why'd you bring our daughter to this party? Mind you, little girl's 5 or 6 now, whenever her birthday is. Imagine how old she was bringing her to those parties. He was like, he thought she was Mexican just because she hung around a bunch of Mexicans. And I guess she never like clarified that she wasn't Mexican. Like, she just like went with it. He was like, yeah, we would just be around. And
my only thing was, I was like, okay, she bringing the kids to the party, but I think you had also said that he said something about the fact that like she didn't have custody. So I was like, which one is it?
He was like, she's never had custody.
But I'm like, which one is it? Like, did she not have custody, or was she bringing the kids to the party? Because like, if she didn't have custody, how the fuck was she bringing the kids to the party?
I think you don't have to have like another parent can have full custody or like physical custody, but that doesn't mean like you don't see them. Like, the parent that has primary custody, and then you get them like on the weekends or like on the weekends every 2 weeks or something like that. So it could have been a situation like that. But yeah, I was like, I had to hold myself back because I was like, let me not be too nosy, because I was like,
as soon as she got back home, she texted me immediately, and my first question was, "Well, why didn't you get the videos?" Like,
yeah, because I just didn't want to put him in a compromising spot, and I'm like, would I really want to do that? Like, yeah, okay, I don't like this girl is just, but do I really want to be like
exposing somebody?
Be known as that, like like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it does bring up an interesting conversation for me, like when people will be on the show and they're like, people like to assume, like, come from the assumption that somebody is a good parent. Like, we start from that, not we, because I don't, but start from that assumption that someone's a good parent. So they're probably like, I'm sure you're probably a great mom, or she's whatever. And I'm like, why do we need to assume that? Like, there are so many fucked up people in this world who just suck. We need to start, like, you got come from a place, okay, your parents wasn't all the way there. Like, I don't know. I feel like you got to prove to me that you're a good parent. Well, not specifically me, but it doesn't even have to be you're a perfect parent or anything like that. But it's like, oh, we're assuming that she's a good parent.
Yeah.
I don't know. Going on a show for 6 weeks where you're like trying to find love and you don't have any contact with your child, that I will side eye you.
And Alandri said that they were there from like May 17th. So from like May 17th to like the end of July.
Yeah. Like,
but I mean, that is a very long time to be away from your child. However, I mean, people send their kids to summer camp, and like in those first couple weeks, like you're not allowed to talk to your kid because they don't want them to be like homesick. And then even when you are allowed contact, it's only like once a week. So, but I mean, that's very different from like not having contact for like 6 weeks. But my thing was really that like we ain't seen her with the baby. Since like she been in London running around with some nigga, like
oh my gosh, when she showed that video of her waking her kid up, I'm like, one, why did you need to film this moment of y'all reuniting? Because you have something to prove.
I think people were like,
but still, it's like she don't respect nobody's sleep. She woke that baby up. She woke Taylor up. She wasn't trying to let Chris go to sleep. Like, she got an issue with sleep. Like, she woke that baby up. I'm like, it don't even look like it's morning time. It look like it's the afternoon, whatever. But I'm like, that little girl is sleeping, and you got this camera in her face. Like, I know, so like her. I feel like her baby daddy must have such restraint, or whatever his reasons are for not bombing her out. But it's like,
I don't know.
It seems like she knows the truth.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
But yeah, we'll see what happens at the reunion because she was there. I don't know why it was a speculation that she wasn't there, but she was there.
Because we're gonna see what happens. Oh, she's gonna run away from accountability. But yeah, whatever. Fuck all of them.
We'll see what happens. I was like, she gonna go. She want to see Jeremiah. That's her only way. That's her only way to see him. That's her only way to see him.
Fuck all of them. But have you seen? Okay, well, no, I know you haven't started watching Perfect Match. So.
Oh,
but what I was gonna tell you earlier about like Perfect Match was the fact that like people were like saying like, oh, like she has like an allegiance to like losers or whatever. But I'm like,
AD.
The show, okay. So the reason why like he was lying and shit about what happened, so like they did it how they did Casa Amor, where like I swear they did it exactly like how they did it on Love Island. So they were coupled up from the beginning. Like Ollie and AD were coupled up from the beginning. And then like what happens on Perfect Match is like when you win those compatibility like test or whatever, the couple gets to go into this like conference room or meeting room or whatever, and they get to decide to put other people on a date with somebody else, or they can put themselves on a date. So what happened was this particular elimination or this particular like recoupling or whatever, they decided that like whoever you couple up with somebody else, that other person has to go home. So they put a girl with Ollie and they put a guy with somebody else. So AD had to leave. So AD fully left. She was gone for like a full 24 hours. And then they did this like 1 day Casa Amor type thing where all the guys, no. They brought in another girl. So the girl that he went on a date with automatically came back. So AD left and the girl that he went on a date with automatically came back. It was like he like really liked her and he kissed her. Like that's what he did. He like they kissed, they cuddled.
A little peck or
no? They was smooching. They was making out. Like at night, they was doing what they do. Because I mean, she was gone. So like
he knew she was gone.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
saw her leave. Like
Okay, yeah.
bags packed, she's gone, she's
Okay, yeah.
crying. They're whatever. Like how Hannah moved on from Charlie to Pepe that quick. That's what Ollie did. Like Ollie was like, "Oh, I'm sad about this, but okay, moving on to the next girl."
I still have to explore my connection.
Yeah, I still like the show goes on at the end of the day. He can't just like leave or whatever. Contracts, boom. So then they do this like one day Casa Amor thing. And like a day after he's now been coupled up with this new girl, Justine, from Love Island, by the way, AD comes back in the like Casa Amor, right? So he's like, damn. So he's literally like, damn, I was getting to know this girl, and I can't tell AD I've been kissing this girl or whatever. So he pretty much like lies about it until like the last minute, or like he waters it down and be like, yeah. We was just,
which I feel like we've seen like on these reality TV shows. I feel like watering something down or making it seem like it's not that deep isn't some new thing. Like people do that in their everyday life if you don't want people to know, like, okay, like, yeah, this was a thing.
But also it wasn't that big of a deal because she was left. Gone. She was gone. He moved on. And like, yeah, okay, he lied about it, but like, why is she getting so upset about some shit that happened like when she wasn't even there anymore at that point? So it was just like, I feel like people are being like, oh, she has a natural allegiance to losers. Like she's doing too much. She's pathetic. It's a fucking TV show. And honestly, the acting in it and the people are so cheesy that it's just, I mean, Love Island is more believable than like the shit Perfect Match. Like those people are like models through and through.
And they've been on shows already.
They've already been on reality TV shows. Like they've done this before. They've been here before. Mind you, the show was filmed like 2 years ago. Yeah. Like they're engaged. They have a baby on the way. I'm sure that
something happened between that time.
Right. A lot of things have happened during that time. It's not that serious. Like, yeah, it's really not.
Like people... and that's the trouble with reality TV. It's like people are not going to be able to move past certain things. Yeah. And they're going to make up things and they're just going to be like, this was the worst thing somebody ever did in humankind history ever. Yeah. And it's like, okay.
Kissing a woman on a reality competition TV show where you're supposed to be kissing people is not the end of the world. They were supposed to be
end game. The problem is y'all think these people are your avatars or like your little Sims, and you're like, or like it's like a movie, and it's like this isn't a movie. Like these people aren't necessarily like actors. Like, and there isn't a ending that's already like scripted or whatever. But I think that goes back to what we talked about in the last one, where it's like it was too much fan service with Love Island, and so now like people feel, well, of course, parasocial relationships already existed, but people feel like, this is my person. I want the best for them. I think the best for them is this life. Oh, this person did this one thing. They're out of here. Mind you, y'all be letting stuff slide every single day.
I also think that people were expecting to see a perfect love story
because of what happened.
Yeah, because like we knew that we saw that they got engaged like a year ago, and then like now we know that like she's pregnant. So like people were expecting like this perfect love story, but the love story happened on a competition show. Like it didn't happen in a perfect situation. Like it
was never going to be perfect.
It was never going to be perfect. And even then, like, it's just, I'm sorry, just like a dating kissing competition show, Perfect Match. It's just not like, those aren't real issues. Like those are not real issues that really exist in people's relationships. Like that is a TV show. And I'm sure like the second
you're like, he did this in this circumstance. This is not a normal circumstance. It's not. We're watching the Hunger Games right now. Like,
it's like, these are not real things that happen in real relationships where like you leave your person, they're cut off from the world, they're cut off from you, and then they start kissing somebody else who's like a 5'10" gorgeous chocolate Godiva goddess, and like they're just kissing. Like these are not normal circumstances.
Yeah, so y'all like are hating on people, and it's like you don't even know you can't even say what you would or should or whatever have done in that situation because you weren't in that situation.
Like it's not that serious. It's just a little kissy competition.
And people take it so far. Like people were calling like Taylor abusive, like saying like I think the funniest thing about this whole situation when it comes to them is like you see someone that's clearly like,
what
word am I looking for that's not
offensive?
Mean. Yeah. Like I don't want to say he's like
puny.
No. I don't want to say he's like ditzy, or he's kind of he's kind of like
He's not extremely hyper masculine. Like,
I'm not even trying to say that. I'm trying to say he just be doing stuff.
yeah.
And they have made him into a criminal mastermind. And that, I think that's the part that blows me so bad. Like in the comments, they'll be like, no, he's this kind of person. He does this and he's evil. Like using the word evil. And they're like, and he's manipulative and he convinced the whole island of this and da-da-da. And then I'm just like, so you think Taylor can convince Ace of what to do? Like,
I can't necessarily super agree with that because that's how I talk about Huda. I think she's a criminal mastermind.
no, I think she is.
I think she's a bad
No,
person.
I think she is too. I agree with that, but Taylor, I'm saying, doesn't.
I know they're very, they're very different.
But
they're very
I don't know,
different.
just to put somebody, it's, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a TV show where they're like, this person is bad, and it's like a little teddy bear or something where it's like that person.
The
but I
Powerpuff
can't think of
Girls?
it.
No,
because then that person really turned out to be bad.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like evil. I don't know. My whole point is that people just take
Edward
it too
Snowden?
far.
Sorry, no, that's not a good one. Sorry. I'm overthinking
Okay.
it.
JR is who people think Taylor is.
Who's
or Breon. JR on
Perfect Match. She's like, I
watched him on the Ultimatum too.
I like to watch a guy like crawl on his knees for a girl. Like I really get off on taking a guy's girl.
He's that guy from Love Island with the kids and stuff like that. I'm like, that's my whole point. Y'all acting like I've seen some terrible men.
Yeah, there are some really shitty. Well, it's always funny. I feel like shitty men go for like really stupid girls, so that way it makes it easy for them to be like terrible people. Because I feel like all of the times that like, you tell me about really terrible men,
yeah,
I'm just like
they know who to pick. They know who to pick.
They know
who to pick. Because you watched. We were talking about Temptation Island with the rhythmic but slapping. Yeah, that like, girl.
That's a terrible guy, and he's just with a dumb girl.
Yeah,
poor girl.
Yeah, it's just like.
But even then, I don't feel like it's okay to just be like, oh, this woman is just like,
dumb.
Because it's just like, is she the smartest? Maybe not. But like, had she been with somebody that like actually like valued her, just had more experiences, it probably wouldn't be the issue. She probably wouldn't have the issues that she has. Like, I mean, poor AD.
Can't
like,
leave.
yeah.
Like Mariah the Scientist. The stuff.
I don't know. I feel like.
What do you think about that?
I just think she like Young Thug, and I think that she liked the lifestyle that he can give her.
Mm-hmm.
I think she liked the lifestyle. I think
so.
You
don't think she's stupid? No, I'm not saying she's stupid.
I don't think she's stupid. Like, I mean, she stayed down for a nigga that's in jail. Like, everybody know what come with that. Like, everybody know what come with that. So, like, that's not like that ain't nothing new. She ain't the first bitch to do it. She ain't gonna be the last. Like. Her experience with dating a nigga in jail ain't no different from any other bitch that dated a nigga in jail that got kids with another. Like, her experience is no different.
The picture on the wall is crazy.
That's nothing new though. That's like not new at all. When niggas go in jail, they start reaching in that little black book and they are calling anybody. And then especially when they get out of jail, I'm talking about they calling middle school crushes, middle school girlfriends. Like they call anybody. Like they just go for anything. But at least her nigga rich. So. Fuck it. I mean, and he really put her in position as far as her like little musical career. I don't want to say little musical career because I like her music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, she really in position. So hell, I mean, I don't really think she that stupid. I mean, I just think if she wanted a different love story, she could have had it. But like, if she if she was somebody that was like, oh, I wish I didn't have to go through all of these things.
Like woe is me.
Yeah, kinda. Like woe is me. Then it'd be like, girl, like
you're choosing to stay here.
You're literally choosing, but I mean, she's not complaining about it.
Yeah, so. Or at least not to us. So
yeah, so
that's okay.
I was about to say,
Ari's pregnant.
Who?
Ari.
Oh, girl.
Did you see that?
I thought you were talking about somebody else. I saw.
No.
I was like, what?
I know what you're talking about. No. I saw that. Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I mean, hell, that's a nigga that got 8 kids. So like, if she was to start complaining, like, oh,
he not taking care
I'm
of
the 10th
kids.
Baby mom. Well, he always got them kids because she met him before. But like, if she started complaining about, oh, I'm the 10th baby mama, like blah blah blah, woe is me, into a situation that you already knew.
10th just sounds crazy.
No, I don't think she the 10th.
I know. I'm just saying, like, oh Goodness gracious.
But like, if somebody enter into a situation that's already been written out in stone,
Yeah.
like there's like 1,000 other women that been through this, and then you want to cry, woe is me, then you're stupid. But like, if you just like, shit, this is the cards that I dealt, I just got to deal with it.
Yeah. It's like,
That's your problem, not mine.
This is the life I'm living, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what can you say?
Yeah.
But people going to say one thing about social media. People are going to say something. I was just thinking, I was about to make a video about this, about how, you know, you could be living your life, chilling, you post a picture and then, or a video, and suddenly you're like, your life
The
is
talk
like
of the
the
town.
talk of a topic,
Yeah.
your life is like becomes a larger conversation about some societal,
Like the birthday
whatever.
conversations.
Yes, but
Yeah.
there was this woman. And she was posting with her identical twin.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, oh, somebody asked my identical twin if she was my daughter or something like that, because one looked older than the other, but they still looked alike. So this woman stitched it, and she essentially made it like, oh, guess which twin has a husband and children. Having a husband and children, it really drains the life out of women. You can see it because she looks older than her identical twin. And I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Did that blow up?
I don't remember. But I feel like it was starting to.
Yeah.
I feel like it was starting to. But
it's still
just
crazy
like,
that somebody can assume all of that from a picture.
yes, because you don't wonder if they like just live different lifestyles, maybe have different skincare routines. They're white, one might be in the sun more than the other.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know none of this, and you're just like,
it's
boom.
the husband.
It's the husband and the kids. They're draining the life out of her. She hates it. All this other stuff. I was just like, I'm really watching this right now. Or I watched this one woman. You know, we've had those conversations about mine diamonds versus yeah. So this woman, she's Nigerian, and she was talking about how, like, and of course she's a jeweler. So she's like, oh, now that Africa is starting to get its power back, now people are trying to
I think I saw something like this. Did you send it to me?
I think so, yeah. My lab grown diamonds and stuff like that. And I kind of was like, the thing that like made me side eye that is that, what do you mean Africa's getting its power back? How?
Yeah.
What part of Africa?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that? And it just gave like, you are doing this to profit.
So is she a lab? Is she
mind?
She does. So she mines diamonds,
or well, not specifically her, but like she does.
She works with blood diamonds.
Yes. And so she was like, I could have made a lot of money with lab grown diamonds, and I said no, but you said yes to mine diamonds,
right?
Like, so it's just, I say all that to say, like, people on social media are funny.
Yeah, they just come up with little silly excuses just to excuse bad behavior, or just to further like fuel their own narratives. Because like the whole conversation that I was trying to have around like lab grown diamonds versus
your comment to that lady was so funny.
Because I was like, okay, once again, this is what I was saying. I was like, well, if the only difference between lab grown and like blood diamonds is like, or if the only difference in value is because somebody said so, then how valuable are like blood diamonds anyway, or like, you know, natural diamonds anyway? Because if a rare diamond that's found naturally can be also found in a lab, or it can be grown in a lab, then that diamond is no longer rare, and now like it completely devalues that natural diamond. So because what happened was somebody literally changed the grading scale of diamonds, and it made the resale value of lab grown diamonds go down. That's how the whole conversation started. So I was like, well, if somebody can just change some shit, then like it's not really that valuable anyway, especially if people start losing their lives. And then someone commented and said, oh, well, I hate when people make comments about like, oh, things being blood diamonds, because lab grown diamonds, they use like
cobalt,
they use cobalt and other materials that also have to be mined. So I was just like, okay, yes, thank you, but back to the original point, if all of that is still the same, then like what is the value of a diamond? Like, then it's just really not that valuable, and we're paying thousands of dollars for some bullshit. You might as well just go ahead and still get it from a lab, especially since like, okay, we talking about cobalt being mined. I got a cell phone right here, a computer right here, and a tablet right here. Like, I'm already in the trenches with cobalt. I might as well just stay with cobalt.
And
like,
and the woman from the video that I was talking about, she was like, essentially like, dang, I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna find it.
Let's find the video.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually want to know what video you're talking about. I just noticed somebody texting me. Sorry. Hold on. Nah.
Because I wanted to say something
You
along.
be seeing a girl that does the Hamilton thing? Like, nah, I'm never.
Girl, I am
love
obsessed
her.
with her.
I love
Look what I
her.
texted X yesterday. I love her.
I'm nervous. Nah.
Single-handedly screwing your mom.
She said, I'll never be PR trained.
Yeah.
They'll have to kick me out singing slurs. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm about to change my Finsta
I'm joking.
profile picture to this. She is hilarious. Like,
okay, no. I saw that one though. I was like, that's funny.
Twice a year.
Okay,
what?
yeah. I don't see it. You didn't send it to me.
I thought I did.
Twice a year I sent the witches. No, I must have.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, no, but it was just like you're saying this to push like your own narrative so you can get like be like still benefit from this, even though you know it's something wrong.
But also, it's like, okay, what happens when lab grown diamonds, all these labs decide to like, you know, have their own like coalition, have their own group, and they decide that we're going to decide our own resale value scale, and they completely kick out natural diamonds. And like, because if we're talking about like, oh, in the future, if you ever want to upgrade your diamond, like you won't be able to because like it'll have no resale value, or like you can't sell it off to like
all
get
this
the
stuff
money
is
back.
just fake.
But like, what happens when you go to a lab that's like, we will buy your lab grown diamond because all we have is lab grown diamonds.
Yeah.
So like, then what happens?
Yeah.
Then what happens when they completely corner natural diamonds out of the market?
When we talk about resale value, I just think that's so funny because more likely than not, y'all is not selling that shit.
Yeah.
Like y'all aren't selling that stuff. They're like, oh, but a Birkin or a Rolex has this. Y'all not about to buy that stuff. Like, and even if you're not going to buy it, even if you buy it, you're not about to sell it. Like, why are we so obsessed with like that?
Like, I get stocks and things like that because those have like direct resale value. But also, if you have a Birkin and you are actively wearing it, you are taking down the value of it. Like even if you go on the Real and you see they have Birkins on there, but depending on the condition, the bag is now cheaper. Like you bought the bag for $10,000, but because you and your kid drew all over it and it's diaper stains in the fucking bag. It's what, only worth like $1,000 now? Like, what the hell?
And how now we're in this whole like, oh yeah, I'm buying my first house. And someone commented where we were like, where they were like, how it used to be like you're just buying a house. Like this is your family house and it'll like stay in your family for generations. Yeah. Everybody wants to be a landlord nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, like I don't want, and it's like you bought this house, like this guy made a video, you bought this house and your mortgage or whatever was $1,000 and now you're charging people $5,000 to stay there. And it's just like, y'all, people want to be part of the wealth of the 1% so bad. Like you want to oppress other people.
Yeah,
like that's
so
literally
bad.
what it is.
Yeah.
Like people like, I'm getting into real estate. And it's like, oh, I know what you are.
Yeah. I know. I see you. I see you. I think when I get a house, like I definitely want it to be like a forever home, which is why I'm not in a rush to buy a home. Like,
we're not in a rush at all. Because I was telling him, I was like, I don't want to buy a house just for the sake of buying a house right now. Because we feel like we should. Like just because we need more space. After this apartment, we're going to like rent a house. That's our plan. Yeah. Because first of all, why do I even know if I want to stay in this house? What if my neighbors suck? Like, and the interest rates are crazy right now. Yeah. So I feel like some people are like buying a house just to buy a house, and it's like your house is significantly like more draining to you financially because also, the interest rate's so high.
Yeah, like also there's like a real estate agent who was like shaming people for having like, oh, like you're paying $1,800 in rent. Yeah,
and she sell houses in Maryland.
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember, but she was like, yeah, y'all are like, you know, paying like almost $2,000 in rent. But like people forget that like when you have a house, you're responsible for 100% of all of the costs that go in that. If there's a plumbing issue, that's all you out of pocket. There's no management company. There's no maintenance.
No, my mentor. I was talking to my mentor because someone was talking to her about this, and she was saying like I don't want to misquote her, but like that's kind of like the rhetoric they use. So like black people don't buy houses because she was saying like the way that she goes about it, there is like whatever that she goes to when she has something when something breaks, they fix it, and it's like not that much money for her. But that's her specific experience. I know other people
I was
who
about
it
to say,
is a lot.
'cause
Like
I
I
was
know
about to say,
my
my
sister
mom.
had to get a new fridge.
I would say my mom, we literally had a plumbing issue, and somebody had to like come to the house. If there's an issue with like your water heater needs to be checked out. There's somebody else for that. Gas, there's somebody else for that. We just got solar panels, somebody else for that. Like there are all these different people that you have to contract. Like there's not just one singular maintenance.
There are
man
pros and
that
cons
can just,
to everything.
I mean, there's pros to cons to everything, but like I would rather, because I know like the last apartment that I had, like we were paying maybe like $1,200, and we had like a flat rate fee for like water, which was like $100. Girl, I was turning the water on like left and right, letting them motherfucker. If all I gotta pay is $100, and then like we had to pay like our light bill, turn the fucking lights off, unplug everything. Like it's ways to go around it, but like whenever we had an issue, because I remember like our hot water was off, call somebody. I called a maintenance man. I go knock on the manager door. Chris, I got a problem. Can you tell Tony to come and fix it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a car, and I'm like, I'm perfectly fine leasing a car. Like you're telling me I get to change my car every few years, and I don't drive crazy anyway, so the mileage isn't gonna be crazy. But the idea of like owning a car, because I guess one of the conversations is like, oh, this is a forever bill. Like,
not a forever bill unless you just stop.
Yeah,
and decide
just
to get
at one
a car.
time I'm like, I'm not gonna get a car this time. I don't need a car right now. I'm
and it's cheaper.
Yeah. So I'm kind of just like, I think that sounds cool. Like I don't need to own this car forever necessarily. Like
the only problem is if you get into a car accident, then it's like, or if somebody like hits you, that's the only real issue when things come in. But then
it's like you can get a car accident with a car you own, and they say it's your fault, and it really wasn't your fault. And after the insurance say that, it's nothing you could do, and you gotta pay that money. You gotta pay that money.
I don't have a car note, so I be duct taping the hell out of my car.
I've seen it.
I be duct tape, girl.
I saw it today.
But honestly, the duct tape that's on the front of the car can come off, but it just makes me feel safe. Cause I already got that fixed. I just don't want to take it off.
Yeah.
I just feel safer. Well. I feel safer with it on. But like my sunroof broke, and I had to like tape a trash bag on there. I took it off though, because like whenever I was on the highway, it was damn near coming off. So I was just like, you know what? I'll find a way around this. I just gotta go and get it fixed. That's it.
Yeah.
I just gotta.
Speaking of fear, my husband scared the shit out of me last night. He went out with one of his friends. They just went out to like this hookah lounge or whatever because the guy's birthday is coming up, and I didn't feel like going. But I don't know why. Whenever he comes in I try to stay awake if he's going to be out for the night, because it doesn't, like we were talking about this, it don't matter how I have his location, it don't matter how close I know he is. Like I don't know, there's still that fear. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or whatever.
Yeah.
But like so I was trying to stay up because I'm like, he was telling me when he was like getting his tab, about to come home, all this other stuff. I end up falling asleep. He's like, he was like, I knew it was gonna scare you. He was like, I announced myself. I knocked on the door, like the bedroom door and everything. This is the one time our dog, who usually barks anytime somebody like walks past
the door,
our door, she was completely silent. So he comes in, and I think the part where I wake up is I think he touched my shoulder or something, and I'm like, or like he's around, I don't know. But actually, did he touch me? No, I think he hugged me after because I was so freaked out. I literally woke up like, like when I tell you, my heart was beating so fast. And it's like, I'm kind of still in that, like I'm waking up. Like I know it's him. I know he's there. But like when I tell you I heard my heart beating, like I had to calm down. Like he's hugging me. He's like, it's okay. I'm here. It's me. Da, da, da. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Like, I don't know why. Like I just, oh my gosh, it was just so
But
scary.
also it probably could have been the fact that like you guys were like on vacation, and like your security was like a little different. Cause like, I mean, y'all were in just like a room. Y'all were just with each other 100%
when I'm with him.
of the time.
Like, so it's like, I think him not being there.
Cause was this like your first night, like
alone?
Alone since you've been like on the honeymoon?
Yeah, but even this is probably my first night alone since his bachelor trip.
Well, then Yeah, that could have definitely been.
Yeah, like
because you're used to going to sleep with somebody.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm used to, and he stays up later than me, so I'll like go to sleep, and I know he's there. That's why I don't even like him falling asleep before me.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like that either.
If he start falling asleep, I'll just force myself to go to sleep.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I want to be asleep now.
Yeah,
like you're supposed to fall asleep after
my
me.
boyfriend, he rarely does it, but when he does fall asleep before me, he does it. I told him like he would do it whenever like he would put on a movie and I would be stuck watching him because I can't go to sleep watching anything.
Yeah.
So he would put on a movie to fall asleep and then I'd just be sitting there up watching the movie, watching him sleep. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. Like, why the fuck would he? Why the fuck is he sleep?
We kind of both have problems. So I won't say I have consistent problems sleeping. Sometimes I just can't fall asleep, but I need a feeling of newness. So we just go to the end of the bed.
Like to the other end, like
so we'll put the pillows down there, and I fall asleep instantly. I don't know what it is about it. I just like that. I just need a new. I need that side of the bed
is colder.
Yeah, I just need a new feeling, and so I'll try to sneak down there because while he's asleep, because I wake up in the middle of the night, and he's like, "I told you to tell me when you go down there. I'm going to go down there with you." So
I was saying, my boyfriend, he goes to sleep at this. Well, he comes to bed whenever I go to bed, which I'm like, I don't think I could ever be in a relationship with somebody else that did not do that with me. Like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm ready to get in the bed.
Yeah,
you need to be. I don't care if you're ready to go to sleep or not. You need to get your ass in this bed. We going to sleep. We're going to bed at the same time.
Yeah, no, we'll get in bed because we'll be in the living room, and he'll just be like, he's like, all right, okay, go in the room, and I'm like, dang, I look and it's like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, dang, is that late? Because like he'll say that, and I'll just like go like wash my face and just get ready to go to sleep and stuff like that because he not going in there without me. So it's like, okay, it's time to go in the room, and I'm like, all right, but we'll literally just sit, like we'll be there. We'll just like he'll be on his phone.
Yeah, like around
put
like
on TV. We'll play a game or something.
Like around like 9 or 10, like I'll start getting ready for bed. Like I'll take a shower, or either I'll like just finish cooking or something like that.
Yes.
So like before he comes to bed, cause like I'll get in the shower and then like it's his responsibility to like clean the kitchen after I cook. So then he just comes to bed like afterwards. So like I usually might lay down at like 10 and he might like get in bed at like 11 after he finishes the kitchen and like putting on his do-rag and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he'll like, okay, like while he's cleaning up the kitchen, he'll be like, okay, it's time to go to the room. And I'm like, fine. I feel like a kid. Especially when I was doing my puzzle, I'm like, I'm not ready to go to sleep.
When I was in, I'm sorry, this is so random, but when I was in,
do you have a mole? What are you looking for?
I thought I had like a mosquito bite on my thigh, but then I started to notice like I actually have some discoloration on the inside of my thigh because I was chafing the whole time that I was
in Disney.
Yeah, and I wasn't really paying attention to it.
Yeah, you know, you have to. We were like this one girl, her thighs were like huge welts on them because you got to put the.
Usually I put deodorant on them because like that also helps with like sweat or whatever.
Yeah,
and then like the rubbing actually feels nice if you put deodorant on. I don't know. But then like I'm noticing that like because of all of the friction and bruising, it's like darker now on the inside of my thigh.
I remember when my thighs started to touch. Like when I because I was so small, and then I remember like walking and I was like, oh.
When I first met Aunt,
this is different.
Little thin little thing.
Yeah, like looking back at those pictures, because we're small like most of my life. And it was just like, dang. And mind you, I was known as the bigger one.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Which is crazy because I was probably only like 107 pounds.
Like, yeah.
But Caprice was like 90. So I
remember like you cut your hair, you were in like a what's that one musical artist name? I think like you had like a fedora.
I did. Oh my God.
I
was wearing that.
She cut off her hair. She had on a fedora. You had on like a little floral dress. I was like, she's so boho chic.
I'm screaming.
Chic. But then I remember like when I first like followed you on Instagram or whatever, and like I went like all the way down on your pictures. Like you had like this old picture, and you were like in some pajamas or something, I think. And your hair was literally down to your knees. I was like, damn, why she bald headed? I'm like, damn.
No, when they be on TikTok, when they're like, oh yeah, my hair would have been longer, my mother didn't relax it. No, like our hair was like really long, and because my mother knew how to do hair, and we had relaxers. But that's why I wanted to cut it so I could be natural. Lore.
Yeah. Lore. I was like, damn, she got hair down to her knees.
Yeah, no, my hair used to be that literally
to her knee.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't imagine. taking care of that.
My mom definitely put a relaxer in my hair when I was like 5. And I remember being at the sink burning. I was like, it burned.
Bro,
It burned.
the relaxer days, I still remember it.
I think it might have been like a texturizer. Maybe it wasn't a relaxer, but I still was like in so much pain. I don't remember how we got that out or if we ever even finished it.
I didn't really realize what was happening until like I went to this program and it's like I washed my hair. It was like overnight and people were like, wait, why is your hair curly? And I'm like, what? And that's when I was like, oh.
Like my hair's supposed to be curly. So you didn't know that like you were supposed to have curly hair?
I just didn't think about my hair. Like I know I had a relaxer and I knew like when it would grow in, obviously, I guess I just didn't conceptualize like, oh, this is curly as opposed to like it's bushy. Because, you know, the whole curl can't form because the hair is weighing it down.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like, okay, this just makes my hair flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I was like, wait. And that's when I started getting really into research about natural hair. And that's when I decided, okay, in college, I'm going to cut my hair off.
What was it about, like, what was it in your research that was like, yeah, I'm going to do this?
I was just seeing a whole lot of Black women's, like, natural hair journey. That's when the natural hair movement was, like, really picking up. And so seeing them start from, like, a TWA and then growing it out.
A what?
Teeny weeny afro.
Oh.
Yep. It's a natural hair lingo, community lingo. No, it really is like TWA, and then your hair grows to that like awkward length, and like but getting like your hair curling. That was just so interesting to me. I was just like, oh, so this is what it does, and it like it being big and all the other stuff, and I was like, yeah, I want to do this. I still probably in my Google Photos have screenshots of like women like growing their hair because I was like, I'm going to do this when I get to college. I'm going to do this, and it took me so long to like figure out. I was a product junkie. I feel like I knew way too much and I had too much product. Yeah. But now like I've simplified my routine. Like I know what I like. I don't need to be trying all this new stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting into like what I like, and I gotta say I really like that Sacred. Because before, like, I really liked conditioners. Like, conditioner was like really my thing. I was like, I really like a nice buttery conditioner. It has to be thick. I want it to smell right. But like, Beyonce made a fan out of me for shampoo. I love me that clarifying shampoo. I'm just like, oh, I just like playing in it. It just feels so good. It smells so good. I just be like sitting in there, just like sucking it up. And then I get to that damn deep conditioner. And I'm just like,
but it works.
It works, but like, I just don't like the feel of it. Like, I just feel like it feels like a leave-in conditioner or like a curl activator cream that's like watery.
Oh yeah, I need that hold. I can't do like watery, like too watery products in my hair.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like it works.
But it works.
Though. Yeah. I think it really depends on like how much water you have in your hair at the time you start putting it on. Yeah. Cause like I feel like it works the more wet your hair is. So like I don't get up from the sink before I put it in. I just go ahead and like
No, I think that's how conditioner is supposed to work. Cause I remember like my mother saying like people will put more conditioner in their hair when you're really supposed to put more water in your hair. Yeah,
water in your hair, yeah.
And I, like you saying Beyonce, I haven't tried Sacred yet just because I already know what products work. Yeah. But Tracee Ellis Ross, like Pattern Beauty is my shit. Like I was convinced the first time I used the medium conditioner because I don't know why I would feel like when I condition my hair, it's not as effective as like when my mother or I go to a salon or like my sister would condition it because I'm like it feels dry afterwards. Like what did I do wrong? The medium conditioner was the first time I felt like it literally says 2 to 3 minutes. You literally can keep it in for that long, and it's like it literally would just melt into my hair, and my hair is still so soft afterwards.
I really want to try Tracy's that blow dryer.
I knew you were going to say blow dryer.
I think that thing is revolutionary. The fact that you can hold the handle of it and it's not hot.
Because I burned myself.
And also that brush too.
I know what you're talking about. The one that's like, I want that too.
I currently have a Baby Bliss, and while I do like it, the little things that the attachments for it, they come off really easy.
I wonder if it'll go on sale for Black Friday. I'm like, how long can I hold out? When will it go on
And then
sale?
I also, I also want to try that Rev Air. The thing
I have that.
You do?
Yeah. X got it for me for Christmas. I think our first Christmas together. Yeah.
I'm gonna come wash my hair over at your house.
Yeah, you can use it.
great. Thanks.
I don't use it too off, but I think what happens is like I'm kind of just standing there, so it feels like I'm not doing anything. So I get like uninterested, and I'm like, maybe I need to watch a show or
switch
something.
machines. You want? I can take your river. You want to take my you want to take my cavitation machine?
What is that? Oh, the
Where you
one
melt the
that I
fat
feel like
off?
that's gonna hurt.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't
Why aren't
feel
you
like
using it
anything.
anymore?
Cause I have it. Like, you know, like when you just have something, like,
That's how I
okay,
feel about the
have
right bear.
yeah.
I'm
like,
like, okay,
I have it now.
When I take this out, my next wash day, I'll use it. But yeah, you could use it.
Okay, I keep saying that like for like my birthday, like since my birthday's coming up, like I feel like I'm gonna like slim down, lose some weight, that I'm going to start using it again. But I'm just like, it's like I just have it.
Yeah.
And then like I think the thing that messes me up sometimes is like the eating. Like you can't eat 2 hours before or 2 hours afterwards.
Oh.
So I have to allot like
I love to
5
eat.
hours where I cannot eat. Because
Yeah.
also I do it for an hour. They tell you not to do it for an hour. But they tell people who are like beauticians not to do it for an hour, and I've never had any bad effects from doing it for an hour. And I think they only tell them that so that way, like, allow those people to come back. Like if you give them an hour of work, they may not need to come back, because usually they only do it for like 30 minutes, and they don't let the thing heat up first. That thing actually has to get like warm. It's not like super hot, but it has to get warm in order for it to work. And I've literally gone to somebody to do it, because I just wanted to like make sure I was doing it right. Yeah. And they just started it, and it was cold, and I was like,
that's probably how they get you, to make it slower.
Yeah, they were like 6 sessions, 30 minutes. No, I allow that thing to heat up for like.
But then it's like, what if
minutes.
we really just aren't knowledgeable of it, and the people are like who actually like work with the machines are like, no, it's supposed to be like this, and this isn't a scam, and it is we over here like, I think it's a scam.
I think it's a scam, because I've literally I did it for like when I first got it, I was using that thing like, because you can do it like every 2 weeks, so for like an hour every 2 weeks, I was doing it, and like I was perfectly fine. I didn't have any problems. And then I thought like I wouldn't do it around my cycle. That's the only thing I wouldn't do it around my cycle. I need to
start eating steak more around my cycle, because they said that helps.
Ooh, it does. Yeah, it does. When are y'all going to start?
We're saying that after a year of being married.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but who knows? We could push it back again.
I know. I be thinking about that too, because I remember like when I was younger, I'd be like, you know what, I want to have kids by this age. Now I'd be like, sure.
Because there was this video that I feel like there's always a video. There was this video that perfectly summed up how I feel, where this woman was like, her and her husband are married, they don't have kids, but they know they want to have kids. So it feels kind of like, I don't know if the term is like bittersweet, where it's like you do something and then in the back of your mind you're like, dang, I won't be able to do this when I have kids, or dang, this won't look like this when I have kids. Because she was like, they went on a trip, and like we just came back from Aruba, and it was like, you know, we just had that trip and it was amazing, but it's like I'm thinking in my head different. Like, we're gonna have kids and we won't be able to do that kind of thing. So I was just like, dang,
shit, drop them kids off.
No, that's how I'm feeling. Like, to our ability, like, bro, we're going to be. I want to still have our lives. That's why I was thinking about, like, you know, kids in sports, kids on sports teams, and it's super serious. You don't have your weekends, you don't have your holidays, and I'm just like, dang, like, what if my kid really, really wants to play a sport where it's like you got to travel, you got to do this? It's like that is taking a bunch out of the entire family. Yeah. So I don't know. I just be thinking about stuff like that.
I was a kid that was always with a grandparent. Like even I remember when my godparents got married and they went on the honeymoon. I was with her mom. I was like, well, where the hell is my mama? Like, I was always with a grandparent. Like I lived with my great grandma. I used to hang out with my great grandma and her homegirls. Like I used to always be with them, going to their little shopping market trips. Like I used to always be with them. I love me a grandparent. Send them kids to the grandma. Yep. I'm a very big advocate for that.
My parents are already grandparents, but when we have kids, I mean, unless it's brother or sister, like randomly do something, that'll be their first grandchild. So I just know they're gonna be obsessed.
Yeah. Go to your grandma's house. Yeah. Go call your grandma. Like, go.
So yeah, I'm just like,
I'm team grandma is the baby.
The grandma is the baby.
The grandma is the baby.
Because you gotta keep your sanity. Like, because I know a lot of people like lose themselves in like motherhood and stuff like that. And I'm like, there was this woman who I've been following for years, and she was like, she feels like she didn't go through like postpartum depression, and she didn't have that kind of like identity crisis because like she knew she wanted to be a mother, and but she also like had a full life. So she was kind of like, she wasn't with the baby like, oh, who am I now? Like having those thoughts of like, oh, who am I now? And I'm not gonna be able to do this and do this, because she had already done those things. And this was like, okay, like now, like I don't feel consumed by my child, because I knew what I was signing up for, if that makes sense. So ever since she said that, I've been wondering if, of course I feel like it's hormones and everything that leads to postpartum depression, but I wonder if an additional factor is like your kind of preparedness for having a child. I might ask my mentor, because she was saying how like she's had like been living a full life and everything like that. So at a certain point, it became like a routine, like, oh, I'm going to go on this trip. Oh, I'm going to buy this thing. Oh, I'm going to do that. And it's like, okay, well, I feel like now I'm ready for that stage of something different, and a different thing being motherhood. So I might ask her.
Because I mean, she was on the trip.
Yeah, she was with us.
Right.
So I'm just like, I know I want to be a mother. I wonder if that's going to affect anything. But even with being married, I feel like I have had moments where I had to stop myself, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, am I no longer a girl's girl? Like, have I conformed to the idea of marriage and all this other stuff? So then I would feel the need to like overcompensate, where it's like, I'm not really talking about my husband like that. Like, I'm not talking about like, you know, how great he is and stuff. I'm not bashing him, but I'm just won't bring it up. But I also feel like you need to know when and when not to like bring up stuff. It's like, if I'm around a whole bunch of whatever and they're not asking me about it, I won't talk about him.
Yeah.
I
feel like I operate in just like the fact that like, well, because I have not integrated my relationship into like any of like really like my friendships or my family, it makes it really easy to just like never bring him up. It's like when I do, it's because like it's probably like relevant to the conversation, or like, because you know, like if you're always with somebody, then I always have a story to tell about him.
Literally.
But, like,
I could look at something random in the room and be like, oh, I remember this time.
I can totally do that. But like, then there are other times where I'm just like, I mean, y'all don't even know the nigga, so I can't bring him up right now. So it's just like, it really don't matter. Like that's the way that I've been able to like not talk about my boyfriend, because I kind of really don't want to integrate him into. I just think that's just not our thing.
I feel like in being married, I feel like because we just got married, like this stuff is fresh. So I'm so like focused on the future, where I'm like, I don't want any woman to think that like I'm male centered or like I put him before everything else. But at the same time, it's like we did just get married. So it's like I should be nurturing and growing this relationship. This is an important relationship. Like, this is my husband. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I need to make sure I'm still, which I think is good. I'm still hanging out with the girls. I'm still doing this. Like, I'm not male centered. I'm not blah, 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 blah. But it just became excessive to the point where it's like, okay, well, I'm doing a disservice to myself because now I'm trying to prove something. And that's when I was like, I need to take a step back.
I think I'm gonna end up being like one of those people where like you know them for like several years and you have no idea that they like have a partner or something like that. Like I'd be like, damn, that's cool.
There was this video about that, and this woman, like, but she was kind of like bashing women who do that. No, not who do that, who don't do that. Because she was talking about, how Simone Biles has like wife in her bio above the Olympic gold medalist. And I checked her bio, and it's just a ring and his ad name. And then it says Olympic gold medalist. But I'm like, I don't think that's necessarily an indication of like, she thinks that is more important. And she was talking about how like Cheryl Lee Ralph, people didn't know she was married, or like Kerry Washington. And I feel like they're like, that's the way to do it. That's the way to da-da-da. And then people were in the comments was like, yeah, people wouldn't even know I'm married. And that's just interesting to me, because I'm like, I think in that conversation, I think people were conflating like being a celebrity and keeping that side of your life private to like, I don't know, just being like an everyday civilian. Because I'm like, who are you talking to on a consistent, like the people in your life don't know that you're married. Like, are they seeing you in person? Are you not wearing a ring? Like, you just never talk about them.
So many people had so much shit to say about her like husband that like it probably is also just maybe like not a defense mechanism, but just kind of something to be like, I'm still married, y'all. Ha ha ha. Look at like,
I think she's like,
y'all think I know everything.
Because you know, people on social media would be like, people aren't divorcing their husbands because you
Mhm.
didn't like a video or
Yeah.
something like that. And so I think it's kind of like I'm still with the
Yeah.
dude. Like, y'all are crazy.
Also, I think it really depends on like what you as a person value, because it's
Mhm.
like if she's like, yeah, I do this thing where I flip and like everybody cheers and like I get gold medals, but like the thing that I really take pride in is that I'm also able to do that but still be a full-time wife. Like,
Yeah.
what if she just really takes pride in being a fucking wife? Like,
No, seriously.
why is that such a bad thing? It's not
'Cause
like
it's
she still
also-
don't do flips.
I'm like, it's also trauma surrounded around being an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
Like when she
As-
lost,
yeah.
like the creep physician or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
Yep.
y'all want this to be her entire life. And I was really, after that video, I was really sitting down thinking, I was like, I don't want my life to be summed up by me being an attorney.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like other people bring it up more, like the
Mhm.
fact that I'm an attorney, than I do, because I genuinely don't even like talking about that
Mhm.
with people who aren't attorneys, because it's like, what's the point in doing that?
Like, what are you're about to ask me for legal advice, and I'm just about to tell you no.
Exactly. And also, like, I don't even really like talking to other attorneys because they be so unbearable.
Yeah.
So it's
no
like,
personality.
yeah, my job isn't.
It's not who you are.
It's not who I am.
Yeah.
And I feel like, but X was telling me, he was like, I feel like you don't lead with anything.
Yeah.
Like, you being an attorney, you being a Delta, you being like from DC, like you don't latch onto just one of those and it becomes your entire personality.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, what do I think is the most important thing about, or the most interesting thing about me? I think it's therapy. I think it's what I learned in therapy.
I think the thing you might lead with is that you're a Scorpio, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that might be a personality trait. But I mean, hey, same here.
Yeah.
But I will say, because people were also having the conversation around like Sierra getting all them young girls married, talking about what's it, Coco Jones, like, yeah, Coco Jones.
They were like,
and talking about
they're not solidified
Normani.
in their career yet, and she's focused on getting them married.
And then they were like, they should be more like Beyonce, and like really focus on their career. But I'm just like,
not everybody's Beyonce.
Not everybody's Beyonce. They're not gonna have a career like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not. They tried.
And it's like, that doesn't mean that they can't get married. But there are people in the world that really thinks like your life goes down being married, and I do think that happens.
Yeah.
I do think that happens in general.
Because it's not like Beyonce wasn't dating Jay-Z since she was like 21.
Exactly.
And then decided to get married until she was like 20. I don't even know.
It's kind of what, once again, celebrities being people Sims. They're like, you should have went about it this way. And like, I don't want to see you with a man at all, and all this other stuff. And it's just like, or even them saying like with Monet Michael, they're like, oh, now she started dating this guy. Her content has changed. Her da-da-da. I went to her page. It really hasn't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's in some videos, but he's not her entire content.
Yeah.
But even if you are like,
because they don't even live together.
Yeah. If you're younger and they
don't even live in the same state.
You're essentially watching someone grow up, and then their content changes around that. I feel like that would make sense. Like that Gabby girl who's married to that British guy, and now they live in an apartment.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. I think
she's
I know who you're
she's
talking
small,
about.
she's brown, she's really pretty.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and so it's like now her content is wife, marriage. Like, I'm pretty sure there are people talking shit about that, but it's like that's just gonna be some people's lives.
Yeah,
like that's just is what it is. I've told my friends, like, if you ever feel like I'm becoming male centered, or let me know. But I'm like, I think I just love my husband. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Like,
he's nice. He's funny.
Yeah. He cool. Yeah. I like spending time with him.
He's cool people.
But yeah.
All right. Think we did it.
We did.
We gave y'all a full episode of nothing but yapping. We did it.
These are how our normal conversations go.
Yeah.
When we're on the phone or like FaceTime or something. Like,
bouncing
the jump.
Around.
I feel like we went to hair. We circled around to a whole bunch of stuff, ended back at hair. Then did some other things, The Sims. Like, we just, yeah. It's all connected.
It's all connected,
Yep. Exactly.
Exactly. All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.